And we are indeed in, ladies and gentlemen. So we are currently waiting on everybody to join. You will be seeing today the Jackals dueling it out against Hippo. So this is a new team. Oh no, it's not going to be Hippo. I'm so sorry. Riptide is joining from the team Hippo, but he is going to be reinforcing the team, the Jackals. And we are seeing a sort of rematch from yesterday, but with some new fresh faces. So as I've mentioned, Riptide filling in here for the Jackals, but on the other side we have one more time the Russian front. So I'm looking forward to seeing some Go Russians in the mother tongue right soon, going down in the chat as well. And we will need a bit of patience here, a bit more than yesterday, so we are going to be starting off getting everything set up right. And there we are. Just getting in there. Right, we are almost at the pick and ban phase as it seems like, so let's see that we can get this rolling. I will just shortly read Discord one more time. I think they are almost on their way here. Alright, and there we go. We are going to be playing on the beautiful map of Rendering Plant. So this is a pretty tough one for the monster here, so we will have to see what which feeding routes he will go to here. So we will be seeing the picks and in a second here. As I've said, kind of not in the inn today, so I'm going to see this at the same time as you are. This is going to be pretty tough though for the monster Babakir here, who is playing as the Kraken. So we've got another Val composition with Hide and Crow this time. So this is the first Crow we are seeing in this series. It's going to be tough for the Kraken to avoid being slowed here, and we seem to be having a bit of a kind of a defensive comp, it seems like. So you all probably know the nice cooperation between Val and Tank by now. Those beams just flying around. Who do you focus? Do you focus Hank because he's shielding, or do you focus Val because she is healing? Usually you go for the support first, right? That's the usual sort of thing, trying to burst him down. So if Hank falls, Valerie is sure to fall next. But there's going to be a lot of time being wasted wailing on that support. Now, one good thing about getting the support early, except for, of course, what I've just mentioned, it's just being Hank. Support can't cloak if he's dead, so seeing a dead Hank is surely going to be a nice thing here. Alright, and there we go. We are moving out here. I am going to just put up this. Alright, so we are seeing a not so common feeding route going to the northeast here. Seeing it just behind the behind that rock here in the vicinity of the beach here, just feeding out some wildlife. We are already a quarter up there. And there are the harpies being attracted to the food already, and you can see very nicely here the team of hunters is already sniffing out where the kraken is going. So this is very interesting, and this is also why this map is pretty tough for the monster itself. So as you can see, the green blob right here is Crow, and he is sending out that Gobi already, and there you go, the kraken will double back, trying not to get domed here. But it seems to be inevitable. There's just nothing you can really do. And we will be going into the first engagement already. And there we see very well how the defensive strategy of the team is working out here. It's really tough to move as a kraken, being slowed here, trying to mitigate, but being exactly hit twice already by Val, who is not going to be needing to heal at all, so she is free to place those damaging weak spots here. As we are seeing the Go Russian in the chat, as I mentioned, so there we go. But you can see stage 1, there's not really much the kraken can do to get through those shields, and there's the Hide kind of getting into the face of the kraken here, as you should with that short range flamethrower. I am seeing some big mouth down there, and we see probably someone getting punctured here, and yes, it seems to be the assault is indeed being fought by the big mouth. So 1 bar of health actually being destroyed here, and kind of going for the support here, but is it being too greedy here? The dome is down, you don't want to stick around too long. As soon as you have lost the armor, and yes, there we can see he's doubling back, so kraken out of this fight with 1 2/3 of a health bar being down already. So no in-cap here, as to be expected with stage 1 kraken here as against a defensive comp. There's just not enough burst damage to go through here. So as much is expected right here. So let's see how far the hunters are behind here. And the kraken is already being pinged here, so we've got Val kind of seeing him already behind those dump trucks here. So we are seeing them on the hunt very efficiently here, and they're trying to corner them down, and I think they're doing a very great job here, splitting about, probably biding their time a little bit here. All very much. Oh, this is pretty risky. We are seeing Crow being just at the tip here, and yes, we are having contact already. So we got a quick evolve up here, but there's not much time to get any more health here. And we are seeing the first engagement as stage 2 monster, but there's not much armor to work with. So we are seeing Hand almost going down here. Where's the battery if we need her? I don't think there's any line of sight between that thick brushwork and the tree in the way here, and there's a nice little pillar here that kraken can use, but it's just going to be used as a standing up point here. So we are using the burst damage very effectively here, but kraken can't quite get this support down here until he actually does. So Rebecca managing to get the first in-cap here, but is just bleeding from everywhere here. You can see the flamethrower doing work here, and the medic is still up. So even though the defensive comp had taken a huge hit with Hank being down, he is being revived here, and this is not looking great for the kraken. You can see him already at 2 and a bit of health here, being set ablaze one more time, being slowed, having that weak spot on him here. So there's not much point in running away now. I would assume as soon as you're slowed and having that weak spot here, that strong, very strong weak spot from Val here. Is he going to escape one more time? This is going to be tough, especially if you do not have any traversals left. 2 weak points here, only a sliver of health. Can he make it to the next white lab to maybe res up some amount of armor? Maybe you can get, yes indeed, 2 more bars here. But with only 1 strike at the most important character right now, it's going to be Hank. Absolutely. Is it going to be enough? Let's see how the hunt is going right now. So the dome is down. Trapper wasn't down, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be another dome soon here. You can see them up on the heels of the Kraken already here. Assault on their way, and yes, indeed, we've got a very nice dome here. Kraken is in a very bad spot, grounded here, trying to sneak around the sides here, but he is, as you can see, marked already. And as we can see here, no health at all left, and Crow getting him down earlier than I can hide that HUD. So as you know, if Crow manages to charge up here, no amount of armor can save you from what is to come next. So this kind of very grindy composition here, very well suited for this kind of engagement here. As you saw, no matter of if there was full stacks of armor, very well done. We could see only one in-cap here, and that was on Hank, so I would assume this was very well done. So by Team Hunters here. So let's see if Russian front can manage to resolve the situation. And the team is on fire here, even though we don't have our organizers left here. So thank you very much, Riptide, for providing support here. I am being invited to the next one already. So this was tough, so let's hope the rendering plant wasn't the fault of the monster here. I think the pick and bans haven't really changed, so Babeka actually was the one picking rendering plant here. Odd choice for Kraken to do here, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So especially if you're moving to the top right, there's not really much you can do to avoid any hunters there, and you will have to be moving through the middle of the map, which is a very tight point, and a good trapper will stay there and dome you no matter what. As we could see here, that wasn't exactly necessary at all. Hunters hot on their heels, hot on the monster shields already from the get-go, basically. Just scaring some birds. I think there were no birds, but harpies being attracted. You can't really move against that, except if you're in caves. So there wasn't much to be done there anyways. But and it doesn't really matter what kind of monster you're playing. If you're playing as Kraken, maybe you can get around some tough terrain here. But some big rocks are working against you, and just the vicinity of the beach, kind of closing off your exit points there, is really rough on the monster. Yeah, so Riptide, thanks very much for answering that one. I wanted to make that clear for everybody. Avery does have some issues that were patched out, I think, in the last few Evolve Stage 2 patches, if I remember correctly. But there are some glitches you can do there. And I mean, with a community as passionate as this one, I think every nook and cranny of every single map has been kind of laid bare. So even though if we kind of say just stay out of those glitches, you can't really be sure that they won't happen. So we just kind of assumed it's the best course of action to just ban the map entirely. There are a few other maps, luckily for us to choose here, so that won't be a problem in the long run. I don't think so. So Sledge, yeah, if you abuse the glitch, you're making the point that you will have a rematch, but in the interest of keeping time and not doing a lot of rematches, I think it's in the interest of everyone to just ban the map. I think that's justified. And we are actually seeing the map being picked here, so we've got Fusion Plant next. And Fusion Plant, well, I mean, we've got a more circular kind of map, so there won't be a lot of choke points here. There's a huge body of water in the middle there, connecting kind of the big structure and the environment. So you can kind of juke around that as the monster. And the monster will have a good time feeding here, because if you manage to get into that right side of the map, you can very much feed to your as your liking. So there is a lot of what's their name, Mars Striders right there. So pretty much no matter what RNG you're playing with there. Alright, and we will be moving into that here, and we will be seeing that comp one more time. Let's see what monster we will be playing with here. So it's going to be Jackals this time on monster. So we are seeing the yes, very aptly named TJ Riptide. So Riptide, thanks very much again for stepping in here, kind of helping out. We've got Seville on Maggie, so a 5th team member, and Daisy has entered the arena. We've got Hyde, Krokovinchik, and also HD as Sunny here, and Rogue Val for the first time here. Not regular Val, but Rogue Val. So we've also got the first Meteor Goliath here. I think Rogue Val, obviously a big difference here. She's got that constant healing aura around her. It's not a huge heal, and you will see most of the team going down, or maybe one team member going down if he is focused too much. But since Meteor Goliath is going to trade some burst damage here for some dot damage, it might just mean the difference. But let's see where the feeding roads go, and we are going at already. Also very much critical here, Daisy can go for some revives as well, so even if she is burning on the last few health meters here, she won't be running from the monster, she will be going for those revives. It's good having some robots around it. So we will be going in there, and Hunters already arriving here at the 40-second mark, just hitting the ground right here. And Meteor Goliath kind of walking back and forth here, attracting some birds. Unfortunately, that is bad RNG. I think that was the first or second wildlife camp hit here. And as you can see, this is really rough. So on the other one hand, we have got the medic on one side, and we're kind of seeing some sneak plays here. Can you get a sneak attack off? I don't think he's kind of looking for a full engagement here, trying to just out mitigate the hide here and kind of moving away pretty well here. I think that's well done. But running into Maggie, so there will be harpoon traps everywhere, and there we see the first dome. So that was kind of a good move, trying to sneak past the assault here, and we see some great roaching here from Wasteland Maggie, but still going down sooner than I can hide the HUD one more time. So well done here from Riptide, very much mitigating, only losing just shy of 2 bars of armor here, scaring the birds. Kind of seemed a bit intentional here, almost ready to evolve. Sniffing around, kind of feeling out where the hunters will be going here, and they seem to split up one more time very efficiently, but maybe just a bit greedily here on the left side. Assault keeping that pressure up, following those footsteps right here, those marks, but he is on his own, and we can see Hyde getting sneak attacked here. This might mean he will be down soon if Valerie can't reach in time. No, he cannot, even though a well-timed personal shield cannot help him. It was very, very tough here. We will see another down on the medic here, so this is pretty rough. But you can see what I talked about, AI coming to the rescue here, so Daisy is going to be able to get up that height one more time very cheekily here, but we seem to be getting half an engagement here. Stage 1, 2 in cap, so that's huge already, and still not being chased a lot, even feeling cheeky enough to get some Evolve in here. So reaching stage 2, kind of just going around the corner here. This might be huge, not being punished at all and moving full time in the most damaging ability you can use right now for a couple of people. So I will expand on what I mean with that later on. But we will be seeing no engagement so far here. Instead, just feeling out the roof or everything here. Hyde just kind of feeling out where the meteor golem might come next, and we will see 2 harpoons getting down already. Now pay attention to that that Rogue Bell is still on the dropship here. Just shy of 20 seconds, and oh, Hyde actually out of position here, just skirting by that big wildlife there. Meteor Golem seems to be just staring him down, waiting for the dropship timer. Doesn't actually have to engage here, but does either way. Even takes a chomp by the big croc here, but manages to wait out the dropship timer, kills Hyde, and then sends him back. So he's got to wait the full duration here. Well, very well done. And now it seems to be just cleanup if the hunters can't regroup here. Sunny kind of following around the monster here, trying to get into position, but without someone providing constant pressure here. So the assault being down and the support being down as well. You lack both offense and defense as well. Daisy's still trying to move on, of course. And it seems like a bit of cleanup here, so Riptide's playing some visceral cleaning here right now. Valerie's back, but still downed here. Daisy's moving right into it. So as I've mentioned, she won't stop trying to res you even if she's burning, but doesn't seem to have helped here. Actually, nice lockdown on the charge here. Riptide's still looking peachy on full health here, chasing several out here. Still 47 seconds left on that dropship timer. But where's the support? So let's look while the trapper is being downed here. Let's see where Sunny has made it up to. So I think she was cloaking very, very nicely here.
Together you can do this.
Trying to get out there. Every single one of those hunters, including Daisy, has been incapped already. But yeah, not killing the support here, not killing HD here. Might be coming back to bite Riptide here. Or maybe he's just playing with his food. He seems to know exactly where Sunny has gone here, and I think he's sniffed her out already. So HD on the run here, trying to outpace the monster, but yes, you can see on the map here, trying to get that chase scan up here. Alright, moving into the drop range here. Ooh, but I'm getting strong wipes here. Oh, that's some nice try here to kind of juke Riptide out, but the flames will tell where you are even though you are being cloaked here. So nice spotting here from Riptide. So we will see another engagement here. A down on Sunny already, so she is not dead yet. There hasn't been 2 strikes, but it's kind of a free-for-all right now, so you can see Val doing good healing from up there. Personal shield already being popped here by the assault by Hyde, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Already dead here, and it's again just cleanup here. And with a dead support, it shouldn't be all too risky doing that here. Support is being picked up again by Daisy, so kind of licked to life here one more time. Nice hit with the boulder here, but he'll back up right away. And now this time proper aiming for the support here, trying to get that sneak attack off. Not quite enough. Getting blocked by some terrain here. That must be quite frustrating here. And there's the dot ticking down. Might be enough on its own. Yes, indeed, HD is dead, and we have 45 seconds left on that dropship timer. That will be probably proof too much here. Getting Daisy down, a nice work here. And keeping the medic for last here, interesting choice. But as you could see, not getting down HD earlier has made at least the match take a bit more time. So we will be seeing some more roaching here. But can medic kind of get so much time out of it that the team will join the drop? I mean, he's doing a hell of a time. So Hell Eagle, good on you, honestly. But being hit here once might spell the doom here. Yes, there's a nice healing burst and still roaming free. So this is a great roaching job here being done. But ooh, there comes the dunk here, and Riptide just cleaning up house here without being hit once. So you can see a straight flat line up there, just keeping healthy all the way through. So alright, what we see here is the monster losing in first and the monster winning in second, and you know what that means. We've got 2 points going over to the Jackals here, so we are already done with this game. Congratulations to the winners. Well done on the defending team as well, so very well done for the Russian front as well. A shame the sneaky plays couldn't pay off. I saw that, Sunny, though. I saw that HD. That was some cheeky play there. Didn't quite pay off, though. And as you saw in that statistic right there, the stage 1 engagement, I have to agree, there is something just out of a, I don't know. So if there was a textbook on Evolve, that would be it in there, right? That was some amazing play right there. Not getting hit at health at all. Rogue Val not being able to AoE heal there was quite crucial. So we are seeing Russian front gaining, the Jackals gaining another point here for the leaderboards, and as I've said, I will be providing an overview of that shortly in the next tourney. as my screen goes to black. Okay, there we go. So thank you very much for watching. This will be our only game for today. Let me just reiterate, because I failed to say so at the beginning, because we kind of had a rocky start today. So we're playing on Legacy Evolve. So no stage 2. This is title update 8. So Thursday of January 29th, 2016, quite a long while ago. Carla was added at the last, and there aren't a lot of variations there. You could see Tech Sergeant Tank in yesterday's game, and we could see Meteor Goliath today. But Slim was added, Carla was added, a lot of bug fixes. Well, a slew of bug fixes, but not all the bug fixes, of course. But as you could see, yeah, I just wanted to mention that, so you know what to kind of expect here. All right, so we are moving into a last Q&A here. I can see that we have 19 viewers at the moment, so I wanted to give them a chance to ask questions as well. We had one Q&A kind of jammed in the middle there, and I got to answer some things on the side here as well, not on the stream, but in text as well. So I see some discussions going on as well. Glad to see it.